Hello, for my informative speech today, I'm going to be talking about an interesting bird that I didn't know very much about, and in fact I didn't even know it existed, and I hope that I can share with you some good information about it and pick your interest like it did mine. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the dodo bird. Some characteristics of this bird: it's a turkey-sized flightless bird. It stands about 3 feet tall and weighs about 40 pounds. This bird inhabited the island of Mauritius, which is in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Its diet consisted mainly of nuts, berries, fruits, vegetables, anything that it could find on the island easily. The bird also reproduced very slowly, laying one egg at a time, which is very uncommon for birds. The bird is also known for its very comical looking features, which shown in this picture as an artist's representation of what the bird looked like. In pop culture today, it takes a very, one might say, comical beating, but it is featured prominently in some old stories such as Alice in Wonderland. Moving on, the bird had a very easy life on the island of Mauritius. Here it was very, very, very relaxed because it had no predators and virtually no competition. The fact that it did not have any of these, troubles that normal animals have, it did not develop or adapt as a normal animal would. Therefore, it did not have any defense mechanisms against foreign diseases, foreign competition, anything like that. So if competition or predation was introduced, clearly it would not fare well. Its lack of competition and predation also made it really, really, really dumb, to the point where it would just walk up to foreign things that it didn't know and stand there and trust them, which, as we're going to learn, did not fare well for the bird. The island was first discovered by the Dutch in the year 1598. From this point forward, the bird began its walk down its path to extinction. The Dutch were able to use the bird's lack of knowledge, lack of smarts, lack of competition, lack of defense mechanisms to basically conduct a massive purge of the bird. They used it as food, since on the island there were really no other forms of protein. So they treated it like chickens, except these chickens were able to walk up to them and they were basically meals prepared for them. The fact that the bird only laid one egg at a time made it very hard for it to reproduce as fast as it was being killed off, which is one of the things that ultimately led to its extinction. The Dutch also brought various animals onto the island, which it learned to be predators of the bird. The last confirmed sighting of the bird was in 1662, which means that the bird was extinct within human contact within 75 years. Today, there are very few well-preserved specimens in existence of the dodo bird. Scientists are suggesting that a process called de-extinction can be used to bring the bird back to life. This involves creating a fully new DNA genome and implanting that genome in a species that has some sort of surrogate relation to it, which for the dodo bird is suggested to be the pigeon. Then, after creating a few dodos, they would reintroduce them into the wild. People are not confident that this idea would work, however, mainly due to the fact that the dodo bird is very, very, very dumb and would most likely become re-extinct in the wild that exists today. Species like the woolly mammoth are actually being heavily considered for this idea, which I think is very interesting because I'm not sure we want, 7 foot tall, 5 ton mammals roaming around, but that's just my opinion. In conclusion, the phrases dead as a dodo and dumb as a dodo clearly ring true to this unfortunate species that just happened to be on the very bottom of the food chain. For today, I guess we'll just have to live with all the flightless birds that exist. Thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope you learned a little bit about the dodo bird.